this is what I have on my score. You have that? Okay, so please. Very beautiful, and I love this harmony here. It's like a little tear with a smile, right? So the difference between right? You have to show us that without slowing down too much, right? Take a little bit of a sentimental time. Yes. Very good. Now the difference, I think you could have do even more. The difference between sweet and gross is very thin, right? So this is gross, right? Gross. But to make it elegant, you have to kind of find that thin line, right? So I think you're completely not gross at all. So you can do a little more towards too much. Yes? And so you can experiment and maybe record yourself and yeah, try once more then. Try the second half. Very good, very good. Let's go on. You know what I'm going to say in bar 5, 6, 7, 8?
I don't have any slur there.
I do. He's making you work, right? That's a lot of work. Try the left hand, it's not easy. Isn't that so much more interesting that it becomes like a dance, right? Now see if you can put that together. Better. And the right hand is completely long notes, so like almost like an organ, right? So top notes can't be. They're all quarter notes. So while the left hand goes. Wonderful when you have the difference, right, of the long right hand and this dancing left hand. So that's a lot of work, but yeah, it's hard, right? Okay. Imagine the audience is, the audience doesn't see the music, so we don't know that there's a two note slur here. You have to show us more clearly, like stick those two notes together like glue. Not. I want you to remember, well actually, the left hand in the second half, look how very smooth and beautiful it is. You make that very legato, try the left hand. Go on. Very beautiful. Now that's interesting, is interesting as the melody itself, right? Now, at the right hand, and remember the right hand is all long. Imagine it's a very, very long line. And then the left hand. Becomes very, very legato, right? Try the second. Very good. Now you have like a little march in the end, right? In variation 5. It's a march, but it's like tin soldiers. They're little dolls, right? Go ahead. Good. Do you have two note slurs in the second half?
Yes.
So he has two note slurs. Remember, usually when there are two notes with a slur, first note is a little bit accented, second note is a little lighter. And in this case, it's like a little bit of a crying. Da-da, da-da, right? Too directly. Imagine it's a child asking for something. Please play like that. If that's the child, she'll get anything, right? One little detail, even this. I'm not sure, but playing E there. Okay, just make sure. Yeah. Now, variation 6 is completely different, and the exciting mood is created by the left hand. Okay, so this you cannot cheat. You have to sit down and practice very well without pedal. You have to make it very clear without pedal, and maybe add a little pedal later, but you should be able to play very beautifully in time, clearly, softly, without pedal. And the important part is the second half of the bar. Sorry. You see how this and make yourself very excited, but not rush. So. Very good. Very good. Now go on with the right hand. Very good. So the other hand is almost like a heartbeat, your heart. It doesn't have to be fast to be exciting, right? Okay, try. That was so good. That was so good. It was completely much more colorful than what you did before. Maybe this part, put a little accent on that last bar. It's much more exciting because it's turning back to the beginning. You got softer. You got softer. You can even put an accent on that G. Very good. Okay, next one, you have scales, which would be smooth and long. So see if you can make at least the first 3.5 bars very legato. That's it. First 4 bars and the last 4 bars are very different, right? I have on my music slurs here. And then you have something like, like horns, French horns. Very noble, right? So could you make that difference between... So now we have sad. Yes.
We have 5 minutes to finish.
Okay.
And then
We'll get it over.
Okay, thank you.
So now we have our minor, very sad, right? A little slower in your mind at least, and make it completely different, right? Little tears falling down your cheeks. So I think what you could look at is, you see how each variation has a completely different texture, right? And you could have fun with this and explore, what is the mood of this? Oh, you know, it's very simple in certain ways. If it's a long scale or legato passage, you make it very smooth, right? And then if you have two-note slurs, you want to make that very, very obvious. And you'll find this throughout the variation, even you want to make those two notes very, very clear. So you're going to have to practice slower and a little more detailed, but I think your performance is going to be 200 times more colorful and interesting when you do that. And it's already, I mean, it's automatically so much more interesting now. I think when you practice it, it's going to be really quite stunning. So thank you very much.
Thank you.